On one summer's morning, I carefully did stray down by the walls of Wapping, where I met a sailor gay. His hair it hangs in ringlets, his eyes as black as coal. My happiness attend him wherever he may go. My heart is pierced by Cupid, I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor boat. So you heard my voice and you followed. How curious and how foolish of you. Long before you were born, sailors knew me. The legend of the sea. They spoke of the voices in the wind and the singing, the one that once you hear it, you cannot resist it. The song so sweet, it made man forget everything. The ship, the crew, even their own names. They say that Odysseus was able to escape us only by chaining himself into the mast of the ship. But most were not so lucky, and their bones still cover the rocks underneath these waves. One of my sisters, Parthenope, you may have heard of her, as she could not bear the rejection, and when the Odysseus escaped, she cast herself into the sea, and her singing was so loud and so strong, but it became screaming as she drowned. But death was no escape, and thus was born the curse of Mediterranean Sea Siren. She haunted for centuries, tormenting fishermen everywhere, a lullaby of despair. Sometimes, even now, people at sea claim to hear her singing and the screams. But if you thought that you were safe out of the sea, then I must tell you that far away from here, with the lands full of rivers and lakes with glass surface reflecting the majestic forest and the greenery, live our sisters, the Rusalki. They were once mortal women, drowned by the betrayal and the sorrow. Now they rise from the waters at night and dance and laugh with the living, with a touch as cold as ice. And once they are done, they drag them underneath, forever capturing them in the lakes and the rivers within the cold kingdom of Rusalki. And what about the ships that never reach the shore? The ones that were swallowed by the storm and the silence of the deep waters. Sailors whisper of a vessel adrift, its sails tattered, its crew long dead. And yet, if you listen, you can still hear them sing, a ghostly choir luring others into the storm. Perhaps you have heard of it. It is the Flying Dutchman, the ship that cannot die. A warning that if you listen for too long, the sea will never let you go. But you have heard enough. Do you think that you are safe? Hiding back there, sitting in the dark, behind your screen? You are no different from the sailors that thought they could resist. And now you cannot leave.